and welcome to today's session. I am so excited to help you to become a Microsoft Minis PowerPoint Pro. Today we're going to be having a look at how you can share your documents with your peers, with your teachers, with anyone that you need to. Okay, so my name is Niall. Thank you again so much for joining us. Let's jump straight in. I'll see you there. Hello, okay, so here we are on our Microsoft Office 365. So today we're going to be having a look at Microsoft PowerPoint, and you might notice it over on, where am I? Ooh, just above me there. Okay, so we've got Microsoft PowerPoint over here on the left-hand side. When I click PowerPoint, here we are. Okay, you're going to see a couple of options. You can create a blank presentation. You can use a few of the templates that are there. You can also have a look at any PowerPoints you have already created. If I click blank presentation, it's going to just give me a brand new presentation that we've not created yet. I'm going to click on one that we've already created just to kind of speed up the process here today. Okay, so share your PowerPoint slides with others. Let's do that. So the first thing that we need to do every single time, we always need to do this, is we need to name our presentation. So you'll notice that mine is actually called Presentation 4. We need to rename this. So all I do is click on Presentation 4 up at the top, and then I'm going to start to rename that. So let's call this Share Your Presentations. You spell that? Yes, it is. Okay. It's going to tell you that it's going to be in .pptx format. That's just the PowerPoint format, which is grand. It's going to be saved in my Office 365 and within my documents. Great. And it's previously been auto-saved. Fantastic. So all I'm going to hit is enter, and there you go. It has named and automatically saved my presentation. Fantastic. So how do we share this with others? Well, we've got a few options. You could file and save as something else, and you could download a copy to your Windows device or your Chromebook, your iPad, or whatever you're using. You could download it as PDFs. You could download it as images. You could hit share from here in the file tab on the left-hand side, or up on the right-hand side, there we are. Up on the right-hand side, we've got the share option, and there's a button up there. So I'm going to click on share. And when I hit share, I get lots of different options, okay? So the first thing that I can see is people you specify can view. We want to change that. We want to be people that I add to this can edit, okay? So I'm going to change, first of all, this pen tool to can edit, and then I'm going to change it to anyone with the link. Okay, that means that if I copy the link and share that out, whether that's via Microsoft Teams or in a document, or if I email it out to someone, as long as they've got the link, then they can edit that document. Okay. When we click on anyone with the link, we can hit allow editing. And we can also set an expiration date as well. So if you want someone to have edited a document by a certain date, then you can set an expiration date. Excuse me. That just means that when it goes past a certain date, say the 25th of August, once it goes past that date, then they will no longer be able to make any edits. They'll only be able to view it, or possibly not even be able to access it at all, depending on the settings that you've got. You can also set a password for it as well. This might be quite a good thing for in your class. So the teachers who are watching just now, this might be a great idea. If you are sharing out links with people, you come up with a class password, and you can only access the document if you have that class password. So that's a great one. And the last thing is block download. So if you turn off allow editing, we get the ability to not allow people to download this document. Okay, so they can't download it to their device and then share it out elsewhere. Okay, so I'm going to allow editing on this occasion, and I'm not going to share anyone with the link. I'm going to actually change it to specific people. Okay, because I'm going to share it with my teacher right now. So I'm going to hit apply, and now I can start typing in the name of my teacher. So I'm going to send it to Pam. So Pam. Oh, if I can spell her name right, there we go. And there's Pam. So I'm just going to hit Pam's name. If I want to add someone else, maybe I've got someone else in the class that I need to send it to, maybe even the head teacher, I can do that. But we can just start typing our message to let them know that we've sent this on to them. So, dear Pam, Please take a look at this Microsoft Mini PowerPoint Pro slide. Kind regards, Niall. Okay. So it's kind of like the message, the email that's going to be sent to Pam when she receives this document. Okay. So again, we've got a few other things. We can copy the link, or we can open up Outlook and send it through there. I'm just going to hit send. So now Pam will receive an email and a notification to say that I have sent her the slides, whether that is your homework that you've completed, whether that is a collaborative piece, maybe you're working with your friends on a slides, something maybe all about your favorite foods, maybe all about your school, and each person has a different slide to complete and fill in. This is a great way for you to share your documents with others without having to download them and print them, or having to find alternative ways to share these documents. So now that we have shared our document, it's your turn. Okay, so we are going to log in to Office 365. That's your first job. Then you're going to go to PowerPoint and New Blank Presentation. Okay. And all I want you to do is I want you to type your name, and underneath I want you to type your favorite color. I'm going to put green. Okay. If you want, and you're really super keen and excited, you can use the designer on the right-hand side to create a nice slide to share with someone, but it's not necessary. All I want you to do is type your name and your favorite color, okay? And then, once you've done that, I forgot the first thing. We need to name our file. So, Niall Green, okay? So, open PowerPoint, name and favorite color, name your document, so save your document, and then share it with a friend who's beside you. So I'm going to share this with Pam again, and hit send. Okay, so you've got 10 minutes to do that now. Practice sharing. The most important part here is the sharing part. So I don't mind what color you choose. I don't mind what you name it as. I don't mind what your background is. If you're putting in a fancy background, you don't have to. I really do not mind. The most important learning point here is learning how to share your documents. Okay, you've got 10 minutes to do that now. On you go. Amazing work, everyone. Well done. Thank you so much for joining us today. You are all clearly PowerPoint pros. I hope that you have learned something. Remember, today we were having a look at how you can share your documents. That was the most important and key part of learning, was learning how to share documents with others. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good rest of your day, and we will see you all for part 2 on our Microsoft Minis, how you too can become a PowerPoint pro. We'll see you there. Bye.